some kind of competition with this high priestess. This high priestess is about to get public recognition and rewards for solving something against a group of people. Okay, I'm telling you, there's competition. These people are fake competition. Y'all take what resonates, okay? Baby will be here in a little while, so I may be interrupted for a few minutes in about, I don't know, about 15, 20 minutes. Y'all be prepared for that. All right, so let's find out what this competition is. It's something to do with your work. I'm telling you. Someone's competing with this high priestess. Someone that's naturally gifted. Someone's competing with somebody that's naturally gifted, and they're not naturally gifted. They're using something of this high priestess. Okay, so y'all take what resonates. Okay. All right, what does collective need to know? What does collective need to hear for the here and now, for the right here and now? Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, God, most of all. What does collective need to hear? What does collective need to know? The hanged man. Sacrifice, release, taking some type of pause. Someone's got a new perspective. JK or EK? EK or EM? That could be saying Kim. I don't know. Someone's got a new perspective. There's something about someone saving up, saving something up. All right, tell me about this hanged man. It says the Lovers in reverse, loss of balance, one-sidedness, disharmony, infidelity. So somebody was cheating, or somebody's in the mindset of cheating. It's not you, collective. You're single. There's no, you wouldn't be cheating on nobody. Tell me what the Lovers is in reverse. Strength. Someone's gaining some type of strength. What? It looks like someone went to a rehab or something because they were out of balance. Somebody was out of balance. It's like they sacrificed something. What is the strength card out here for? It says 9 swords. Nightmares, insomnia. Somebody's having some type of anxiety attack or something. I don't think this is you, collective. The King of Wands. This King of Wands is having some type of anxiety attack about something that he did or didn't do. Something that he should have done, I think. Why is this King of Wands having an anxiety attack? Over this star. He's in love. He made this star struggle for a group of people. I'm trying to tell y'all. It says 7 wands. It says some kind of battle ready, standing up, taking the high ground. This person's found out some kind of truth. He did something with a group of people, or he knows about a group of people doing something. King of Cups in reverse. Uncaring, repressed, anxious, and overly emotional. With impulsive, gossiper, haste, and boisterous. This person was in their ego. They did something with a group of people. They apparently didn't know who you was, and they was listening to gossip. Whoever this is. They're taking initiative, though, now. They found out some kind of truth. This King of Cups, King of Wands, found out the truth. Look, he found out the truth. He's holding the truth in his hand. It says Page of Wands, confident. He's got some kind of evidence. This person's got proof now against this group of people. He's holding some kind of proof against a group of people. Somebody, some actions against a group of people. What is that proof that he's holding? It says 6 Pentacles. You're about to receive something. It looks like somebody put something in your name. Fraud. Somebody was being MK Ultra'd. This person wants to offer you some kind of job. I'm telling you, it says this is a new journey, enthusiastic, and it says generosity and employment. Because he found out some kind of truth because you told him. You told him some. The high priestess gave him some kind of hint or some kind of clue. Okay? What the fuck are you talking about? How can you have a little already picked out? What the fuck do you mean? Man, get the fuck on, man. I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. Look, this Queen of Pentacles is about to be offered a job. You're going to receive justice. It's some kind of partnership. All right? They're telling you, use your discernment because this person wants to marry you. I promise you he does. What do you mean? How do I already have some already picked out? I don't already have some picked out, dumbass. I fucking cut the cards and shuffle them, and those fall out. And then I write it down, and I say, okay, let's find out what the fuck that's all about. Get with the program. Have you never, ever seen anybody do cards before? Like, never? Fucking get with the fucking program. This person is about to share something with you that already belongs to you. Looks like somebody from your past. I'm telling you, you're going to receive some kind of inheritance. This King of Pentacles wants to he's the messenger. He's been watching you because your granddad or your dad or somebody passed away. So somebody's coming in to bring in some kind of good news. Look, it's for the seeds you sowed. Some kind of seeds you sowed. Somebody's been watching you. Some kind of fan. Get the fuck on. Just leave, stupid fuck. Get the fuck on. God damn. Don't nobody want that fucking bullshit early in the fucking morning. Okay? Either one of y'all. Just go. Bye. I don't care. Nobody wants to fucking hear that bullshit early in the fucking morning. Nobody. I don't even know how these people want to sit there all day and night and wait on somebody to fucking get online. That's retardedness. You're about to receive something that was already set up for you. It was like some kind of it's an inheritance, but it's something else. What am I trying to say? Like a college fund or something like a CD. Something was already set up for you a long time ago. You're about to receive it because somebody has found out some kind of information. This is going to be moving real quickly. It's a secret about somebody's obsession overtaking something from you. I'm telling you. How did they know about it? Tell me. How does this King of Pentacles know about it? To be coming towards this Queen of Pentacles. This Queen of Pentacles solves something. Something about instant. Look. 221, y'all. This is something about you working for the government. That's my government card. A successful ending. You're some kind of teacher. Teaching something. J is very, very significant. M is significant. Somebody wants you to teach them. Somebody wants you to teach them something. This King of Pentacles learned something from you, or he wants you to train him, but it looks like he already learned something from you. FBI, CIA, or something. Hierophant. Look, y'all, three major arcanas right out here like that. Someone learned some kind of that you're a true seer. You're the 1%. You're the 1%. Only 1% of true seers use discernment in their messages. I'm telling you, this person knows that you're a gift from God, and they betrayed you somehow or didn't do something they should have done. It said, look at that. Confessions, caught red-handed, ignoring warnings and consciousness. They were in love with you. It says no direction, some kind of direct action, heroic, feeling trapped. A hero feeling trapped and victimized. This King of Swords. Y'all, I'm telling you, this person holds clout in this community and he don't know what to do because he grew up with all these fucking people. I'm telling you, he don't know what to do. He knows all these people. He holds a lot of clout. He's grew up in a secret society or something. He feels guilty because he could have already stepped up, but he didn't. Look. Left you out in the cold to do something on your own. You were giving him hints. There's a volcano about to erupt. There's something huge about to erupt here. Y'all, let's see what's going on. What is this about to erupt? There's somebody waiting on something. You were absolutely, unequivocally right about something. And you were very persistent about it. You didn't stop. You kept going. You kept talking. You kept, even through the face of adversity, you kept on going. You were very persistent about it. I'm telling you, exposing this. You were exposing all of this. Somebody's about to show who the real hero is. Your persistence, I'm telling you, you're about to get rewarded. You're very talented at whatever this gift is that you got. Very talented. So somebody's in their head, but they're gaining some kind of strength, surrendering to something. Look, surrendering to some kind of disagreement. Someone's surrendering to some kind of disagreement. Look, someone's filling in the blanks. Oh, look, they're filling in the blanks. They're filling in the blanks. Someone's filling in the blanks. Okay, they feel like that they lost somebody. This hangman is, look, this is you letting go of something. So you won't, so you don't have no more anger or anxiety. Letting go of a narcissist. Yeah, you're gaining your strength and gaining your confidence back and letting go of this narcissist. I'm telling you. Look, letting go of the narcissist. All day long. Look, stepping up, doing something on your own. Oh, I thought I unlocked it. I'm sorry, I thought I unlocked it. Alright, so you're letting go of something. Letting go of this narcissist. Using your intuition. Look, using your intuition because there's somebody new coming in. You're using your intuition. I promise you. What's behind this? Look, the seeds you sowed, this person is ready to start some kind of business with you. They want it. It looks like they want to marry you. I'm telling you, it says intuition, inner voice, luxury, profit, success, home, new love, creativity, emotional awakening, and fulfillment, and the King of Pentacles. You release something to do with a relationship that no longer served you. It served its purpose. It taught you what you needed to know. It could be a Taurus coming in, collective. But there's something that's already prepared for you. Something that's already been prepared for you. It's waiting on you. He's bringing the message. See, he's real close to it. Look, it looks like he prepared it. It looks like this King of Pentacles has already got something prepared, set up for this High Priestess. The Queen of Wands. Funny, confident, independent, carries herself with honor. This King of Cups is a narcissist. This is somebody that they don't even care about themselves. Okay? It looks like this King of Pentacles is bringing this High Priestess something, and taking it from this King of Cups. Taking something from this narcissist. I hear it. Strawberry fields forever. Y'all take that as it resonates. Let's find out what's going on there, okay? Looks like this King of Pentacles and this King of Cups in reverse are brothers or cousins or uncles, or there's some type of relationship there. Best friends. Look, they were competition. They were somehow related. She'll wake or sleep. Okay. They were somehow related, but there was competition. They could have been best friends growing up or something, and all along the way, they were screwing each other's girlfriends and shit like that, and they held a lot of resentment towards each other. A lot. Looks like one held more resentment towards the other one. Okay? That's the truth. Take that as it resonates, collective. Alright, tell me what I need to know here. Is that still lit? I'll hit it. It says, somebody's confessing to the star. Somebody's confessing. I don't know what they're confessing, but they're confessing something to the star. They're caught red-handed. Gambling. Taking some kind of risk. Someone stole something from the star. It's plain and simple. There's some kind of hint or clue around a pond. I love you too. Something going on around a pond. Someone's stuck. I don't know. Someone got stuck in a pond. What they're talking about right there. Someone died in a pond. Y'all, there's something about someone coming up out of the mud. There's somebody, look, okay, it looks like there was a bag thrown in the mud in a pond. I'm telling you what I feel. Something was found at a pond. Let me put this out. I just didn't want to hit it one time. God led somebody to. I'm telling you. What is this going on about a pond? A kid? A kid named Son? I know a kid named Son, y'all. That's missing. That I don't know. I ain't seen him. I ain't seen that kid in a few years. Weird. Says something about greed, possessiveness, control. Somebody is got somebody locked up, locked in a box. Is this kidnapping? Could be kidnapping, abandonment, disappointment, finding new paths, failed attempts. X and M. Man, the letter M is very significant today. And K. I mean J. K too. It's out here too. Look, a couple of people's passed away. Look, this is craziness, y'all. There was a group of people. It was a group of people, okay? I'm telling you. And they kept trying to attack you. They kept trying to attack you, and two of them has passed away because of this. Possibly three. There's something about a fucking pond. Tell me about this pond. Look, something to do with the police. Looks like a group of people. Two people have passed away. This one here looks like it's saying to the other one, damn, like, am I gonna die too? You see that? There's one that's got a complete cover over its face. That's your guy. That's the undercover cop. Somehow or another, he knows about this. He's struggling with some kind of confession. He wants to confess. Could be a Cancer. Could be a Gemini. Could be a Libra. Aquarius. I don't like putting the zodiac signs in there because we all carry traits of every single fucking zodiac sign. Everybody carries traits of every zodiac sign. I mean, some are more dominant. Look, this star is protected by God, without a doubt, man. You're highly, highly loved by God. Very protected by God. Look, it's the Queen of Wands. Somebody younger is coming in with a message to give to you about money or work. It's your work. It's something that you do persistently. It's it's about your ancient knowledge. Look, somebody wants to offer you a job or money about your work because you were absolutely right. Look, but they need time or you need time to recover. Both of y'all do. This person wants to marry you, but they're bringing you in. Whatever this is, they have the proof. They have the proof of something that you've talked about. Letting go and ending something for this new beginning. Making plans for a new job. This is destined. This had to come out this way, y'all. I'm telling you, there's a new love. It's a new love coming in, collective. Period. Okay, y'all think y'all can be mature and grown up enough for me to open up these comments? I mean, I'm not sure. Good. I'm so glad that your whole village is watching. Welcome. I'm glad y'all are 9,000 people. What does that fucking make me? Have a great day. Thank you. Yes, I'm gonna have a great day. To hell with you stupid people. It just gives me because these people would never. At least I don't think they would. I don't think that they would. Just walk up to people and say such rude and fucking. Because I don't think they would do it. I don't think they got the courage to. Look. Surrender, y'all. The truth is coming. The truth is here. It's out here, okay? Can you give me some kind of idea of when collective may hear something? It says justice. It says justice and it says something about arrogance. Don't be arrogant. Don't say I told you so. What I see, a sword. Oh no. Says a week. Says a week. A week and God dog it. You're about to find You're about to find out about a birthright. It's a DNA. This is something to do with DNA. 9 months. 9 months. And a week. A week and 9 months is what it said, actually. It says something for this Queen of Pentacles in a 3 month period. No, wait. 3 years. 3 years? Okay, let me find out. Days. Whoa. Some kind of message coming to you in 3 days about some type of business. Okay. I don't do personal readings. This is a collective reading. Thank you. And these are all from your ancestors. You are your ancestors. Time is irrelevant. It all just flows together. Okay. So you'd like an ancestor reading? Well, every single reading, every single one, every single sign that you receive, because we all flow in one. We are our ancestors. When we speak, we're speaking through our ancestors. Okay? Snap out of it, people. Wake the fuck up, man. Time is a ticking. You got to wake up. Do y'all not see what's going on in the fucking world? It's time to wake up. Stop being ignorant. You can see the signs. You can plainly see. People are plainly telling you the time is here. The time is now. It's time. Wake up. Let me go get her a bottle. I'm coming, boo-boo. You want a TV? I know y'all get on the stupid internet and think that it's some kind of game or something, man. I mean, shit. The time is now. Okay? Look. Something coming through for this high priestess. You're an empress energy. I'm telling you. It says something about don't be impulsive. They're telling you not to be impulsive about something. You need to weigh your options on this decision. Something is blocking this decision. The sun. It says this star is some kind of leader. Some kind of leader for the world. This is a spiritual battle, it's saying. For this empress. You need to cut some kind of losses when it comes to relationships. Look, it's something about the way you view relationships. Okay? It's something to do with the way you're viewing relationships. Because all the hurt and that and pain and that and that and that. Because from what I can see, man, everything's saying that you're going to do something by your damn self. It's like you've had a change of heart about relationships. As far as romantic relationships go, you found the twin flame within yourself. You found that self-love. I'm telling y'all, okay? It's something to do with you finding the strength and the self-love and you pulling yourself together, and you're viewing relationships in a whole nother way now, okay? You don't view them as some kind of I don't know how you viewed them before. It was like you were dependent on the other person for your happiness or something. Like you couldn't be happy if they wasn't happy. Or you couldn't do this if they couldn't do it. Or you didn't do this because they couldn't do it. Or but you're viewing it whole different now. You're like, okay, well you can't do it. Well, watch me. Okay, maybe you'll learn how. Okay. Well, watch how I do it. You know that kind of thing. Like um, it was almost like you was always waiting on a cue from your partner to let you know when it's all right to be happy or something like that. And now you've been independent and on your own for a while and viewing relationships differently. You're it's how you we're all in a relationship. Every fucking person on the earth, anybody that you're in contact with, anybody that you talk to, that's a relationship of some kind. Short term, long term, it's still a relationship. And you're viewing it differently because of the relationship that you're viewing with yourself, okay? That you're having with yourself. It really doesn't matter what they think. It really doesn't matter what they think. Okay? It's how you feel, okay? Because most people are walking around fucking damaged and not showing it wearing masks. Okay? So it's how you feel and what brings you happiness, okay? It doesn't matter really what they think. And you used to put too much emphasis on what they think or their happiness, okay? And now you're thinking about you. And what's truly good for you is truly good for everybody else. He says that's the truth. What's truly good for you, collective, is truly good for everybody else. What the truly good, what is spiritually, morally good for you is truly good for everybody else, okay? And finding your own happiness, finding happiness within yourself, you have changed the way you view relationships, okay? And used to it'd be a lot about the physical, I'm telling you. I mean, because you would be all gussied up, just looking for a man or what have you. And now you don't. Look, yeah, you clean up good. You clean up good. If they don't see your soul, you don't want nothing to fucking do with them. If they can't see your soul, you don't want shit to do with them. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Yesterday I was tired. I don't know what's going on, man. Every time it storms here, every time lately it storms, it makes me extremely, extremely sleepy. Even hours after the storm, when it's sunny and everything outside, I'm real sleepy during it. I don't know why, but I've been sleepy real bad lately. And going to sleep, what feels like a couple of hours, and waking up and it's only like 10, 15 minutes. And I'm looking like, what? So I go ahead and get up because I feel like I might have slept a couple of hours. Go ahead and get up and I'm looking around and then like, it's like I didn't sleep enough. So I go back in and lay back down for another, what feels like an hour or so, and it only be like 10 minutes. I don't know what's going on with that. See, I'll take that as it resonates, okay? Someone's coming in, but it looks like that you're not interested. I'm trying to find out about that, okay? Because it looks like you're not interested, okay? Looks like that you're that you're you're about to receive whatever this rewards are, okay? It's almost like you don't want the hassle of dealing with a motherfucker that's coming to tell you about it. Look, I'm going to say it like this. you don't want the hassle of dealing with a motherfucker that's coming to tell you about this big reward that you're about to receive, and this motherfucker's gonna try to tell you they love you too. You're like, I don't even know you. Y'all love me, you want me to marry you? What, I'm fixing to be filthy rich, and now all of a sudden, you want to marry me? I'm telling you, you're already thinking like that. Like, what the fuck? Like, huh? Hold up, slow up. Where they do that at? I don't know you from nobody, but you've been spying on me, watching me go through hell and back for years, and now you want to give me something that is mine and marry me? I don't know. Sounds suspicious to me. Maybe my guard's up too fucking high. Says something about your independence and doing something on your own. Maybe my guard's up too high, but I see some shit the way I see it, y'all. And that's the way I see it, man. I'd be like, what the fuck? Like, huh? Who are you? Thanks. Bye. It says fruits of labor, comfort, rewards, luxury, contentment, self-sufficiency, plenty financial independence, financial stability. Look, it's going to be up to you, collective. It's going to be up to you. Because you're going to have the financial resources and things that you need to take as much time as you want to decide whether or not you want to marry somebody that wants to all of a sudden marry you after they find out you're rich. I don't know. Take as much time as you need to, collective, okay? But it looks like somebody else, man. Somebody's going to come in. It's going to be love at first sight. Look. I'm telling you, it's like someone else. It's like this motherfucker's gonna come in and ask you to marry them. You're gonna be like, bro, you're crazy. And look at him like, what? You're crazy. And then you're gonna go take some time on vacation or something and meet somebody. And that's gonna be like love at first sight. Case closed. Take what resonates, man. I'm just trying to tell you. That's what it's appearing like. Look. There was some kind of competition. You're going to go on vacation. And you're going to meet somebody like love at first sight. Like serendipity. I guess you're going to put this other dude on hold. Collector putting the messenger on hold. What's up? Is that what's holding back the messenger? What the fuck? Give me 5 cards. Just pop out 5 cards. Okay, there you go. Okay, the one that shows upright is the 6 of Swords. Okay, these come out by themselves. It says 4 Pentacles, saving money, security. It says something about control with the Lovers. Look, somebody's saving up money to leave. Because that's these 3 come out together. Which would be this, okay? Then this, and then this one's down, facing downward. The King of Wands. This fucking King of Wands wants to take you somewhere. He's saving for this. I said, what's happening to the messenger? It's like the messenger wants to take you to a safe house or something. This could be an ex. This could be somebody you knew. But it doesn't necessarily mean that they're the new lover. They could be just taking you somewhere that something belongs to you, where something belongs to you. Like taking you to the safe house. a lot of land, gardens. It's what they want, a partnership with you. Okay, so the King of Wands wants to be partners of some kind. This King of Wands can play drums. Okay, something to do with music. I'm telling you, this King of Wands can play the drums. He wants you to partner with him as some kind of partnership, a team. You're gonna head somewhere which looks like a new house and land. Tell me. It says it's being given to you. Shared. Something shared. This person wants to team up with. Okay, does he want to marry? Is Collective marrying this King of Wands? Is Collective going to marry this King of Wands? The Strength card. Over time, it looks like over time. Yes, Queen of Swords. Looks like over time that you're going to marry this person. But it says something about your independence. You got your boundaries. It's something like a prenup. Look, because you're the one that controls the whole situation. You're the one in charge. You're the one that I'm telling you, without you, nothing would be possible in the whole situation. Collective, looks like you're gonna look. This is a whatever this King of Wands is offering. This is a healthy or wealthy investment. It's something to do with your work. It's a healthy investment. Whatever this King of Wands is offering, he's giving you something. Something to do with fairness. Because you deserve it. For your hard work. It's going to elevate you. Your work, what you do is what's sending you into this energy. Because you're the star. Without you, none of it was possible. Look, somebody's obsessed over it. The shadow self. It says the shadow self. You balanced out your shadow, I'm telling you. It's going to bring in prosperity. You're going to be a life coach or, gosh, a teacher of some kind. Something how to. It's some kind of spiritual teacher, Collective. I'm telling you. You're going to be some kind of spiritual teacher in the world. Look, it's saying some kind of, look, it's saying there's some kind of competition, but there is no competition, okay? There is no competition. There's a lot of people out in the world that do what you do, but you're true. You're authentic. You get me? You're the truth. There's a lot of people that do what you do. This card wants to come out for some reason. The Eight of Swords in reverse. It says some kind of inner critic that you need to release. Releasing guilt and inner critic. Okay? Opening to the new perspective. Freedom. A lot of people that claim to be healers and that. You don't claim it. You are one. You are a healer. You do have these gifts. It's been tested, tried, and true. Okay? You are the fit. You're the one that fits. I promise you, that's what it's all about. You're going to be rewarded for this. You're going to be rewarded for being authentic. Okay, this King of Wands is bringing you an opportunity. Does he want to just be... Okay, I need to find out about this King of Wands because it keeps showing, look, he's got an inheritance, a secret inheritance. Either if it's his, he wants to give it to you, all of it. If it's yours, it's yours. It was already yours to begin with, okay? And if he's giving it all to you, then it was yours to begin with then because God had it prepared for you. Okay, I need to ask, is this King of Wands injured or hurt or something? Did something happen to this King of Wands that he needs collective to come in and do something? It showed like that. Can't get worse. The Ten of Swords showed sideways like that. It says can't get worse. So he got hurt. Something is inevitable. He learned a lesson. Let me go see what's up with her. They must have had a long weekend. She went. Look, that's what it says. It says somebody learned a lesson. Something can't get any worse. This person was hurt. Something happened. Why do I want to say somebody got shot in the arm but had a car crash? I mean, that shit just don't fucking make sense. So clear that up, Spirit, because like someone got shot driving down the road or something. I swear it's what it feels like. Look, something about a unified love and a partnership. Planning, progress. This person is planning. Look, they need your help for some reason. And they want to give you everything. He wants to give you everything. He's hurt. God dang, okay? Make this clear, please, 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 Spirit. Because this is what I'm hearing. Somebody's gaining freedom. The Eight of Swords in reverse. Somebody's gaining their freedom. This person's not going to be doing the work that they was doing. Okay? Because something fucking happened to them. They want to do something else. Some kind of new work. Something happened to them. Okay, what happened to this King of Wands? A band. Oh my God. Did y'all see that Three of Cups and that Hermit? Somebody's a star. Someone is the lead, like a lead singer, lead guitarist, lead something. Someone is the lead, is the star of a band. And the other three don't even fucking... They don't shine. It's like Destiny's Child, okay? Fucking Beyonce couldn't help but see her. Nobody even hardly knows the other two girls' names. Okay? I'm just saying. Look, I'm saying to y'all. Life's a dance, you learn as you go. Sometimes you lead, sometimes you follow. Don't worry about what you don't know. Life's a dance, you learn as you go. If you could do anything, what would it be? Apparently, you're learning to dance. Taking a chance. Trusting. You know what I'm saying? Trusting. This is. I'm telling y'all think what y'all want to resonate with, but I'm telling y'all what's going on. The hit man is changing jobs. He's dying. I told y'all, he's going to give you everything. The hitman. He's going to give you everything. He needs your help before he needs your help dying. Ain't that crazy? And that's why you're not going to be with him. Y'all, I'm telling you, Spirit tells me this is the way it go. Rewatch this fucking video, and I'm trying to tell you, okay? That's why you're not going to be with him. He's dying. He fucked up. The King of Wands got an STD, AIDS or something. He's going to give you everything. Everything. I'm telling you. I promise you. He's going to ask you to come help him while he's dying. You want a card, Tiffany? Because you said it so well. Leadership. That's your card, Tiffany. Leadership. Respected. Protected. Disciplined, practical. Whether that be you're the one that's going to resonate with that card because you're the one that asked for it, so you're going to resonate with it more than me on this. But I feel more of anything that you're stepping into your leadership, finding your own dependency, independent, being practical, and if you're I'm gonna say this to you, collective. If your name was tarnished, if they were spreading rumors and shit about you, your reputation is intact. Okay, because you showed that you're not what they fucking claimed that you were. Just by being your true authentic self, your reputation is intact. Okay, the only ones that believe it any fucking way at this point are the idiots that are the ones that are looking in the mirror. They're the ones doing it, okay? You understand? They're the only ones. They want to believe it so bad. They want to believe it so bad that they're trying to manifest it. They want to believe that you're bad and that you're you know, a witch or what have you. Because that's what they're doing. That's what they do. And listen, collective, this is something to do with a birthright. You were born with a shine, okay? So all of your life, the evildoers, the witches, they can see that. They can see that shine, that glow, that aura, that's on you. They can see it, okay? Um, that's why you've been attacked throughout your life, okay? But there's somebody that was in your family. Family meaning community, workplace, blah, 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 blah. But I want to say blood family. Blood family. Somebody in your blood family was envious of you. This could be somebody that's equal age, same age, could see all of your talents that you had naturally that they had to work for, and they still couldn't do it as naturally good as you. Okay? They envy you, okay? And it looks, man, I don't say a grandma. Look, somebody envying you, putting you in some type of competition. You ain't in no fucking kind of competition. You're not. You stand out. You're a different breed. You're not in competition. You've never been. If you see something pretty about a girl, you tell them they pretty. If you see something pretty about a boy, you tell them they pretty. You're not in no competition. That people put you in competition because you're beautiful, you're funny, you're serious, you don't take no shit. You are the warriors. Okay? So they put you in competition because they feel that you, I guess you intimidate them by being your natural, funny, loving, kind, strong, independent self. So they put you in competition when you don't compete with them. There's no competition. Especially with these people that put you in competition with them. There's no competition there. There's no equal nothing there. If they're putting you in some type of competition and comparing you to them or comparing you to anything, there's no competition. You win. You understand? Look, it's saying Five of Cups, acceptance, bereavement, self-forgiveness. Says somebody's seeing something from a higher perspective and seeing that somebody's worked hard to get this independence that they deserve. I'm telling you, God's gonna make sure you got what you need. You don't have to be dependent on another person ever again. Okay? God's gonna give you it. You don't have to be dependent on another person. If you decide to be in a partnership or relationship, that's because you decide that you want to be in it, not because of any kind of dependent on that person. Especially when it comes to love. Look, if you want to leave, motherfucker, you ain't got to fight me over it. There's the door. You ain't got to fight me. We ain't got to argue all the time. None of that. I mean, that's the way I feel about it, okay? Yeah, we're living in this together. And if you got to fight me because you want to go out and do bad against me behind my back or what have you, and you want to start arguments and that kind of stuff and leave me with the anxiety while you go out and have a good time, you ain't got to do that, partner. You can just go the fuck on out that door and just stay the fuck gone. You ain't got to come back because we ain't going to do that. I'm not going to live in that energy ever fucking ever again. Wondering, can I trust the person that sleeps in the bed with me? Can I trust the person that has a key to my fucking house? I'm not ever going to live in that fucking energy again. Ever. Period. Because I know I can trust me. I know I can. And I know that I can trust myself for somebody else. If I'm willing to put myself in a position of a relationship, I can trust myself that I'm not going to go out and cheat on them. I'm not going to try to steal shit from them. And I'm going to be honest as fuck with them. I know that I can trust myself to do that. And if you got to start little petty fights with me, especially around fucking holidays and shit like that, when it's already stressful, you need to get the fuck on and don't even be around me because I don't want it. If you feel like that you need to cheat me or cheat on me while we're in a committed relationship, you need to go on here and say honest and say I want to cheat on you so I can tell you to get the fuck on. Just like that. Because you're independent enough that you know you can be, that you don't need that motherfucker to survive. You don't. You do not need them to survive. None of these. None of you women out there. Nobody. You don't need them that are abusing you, cheating on you, disrespecting you. You do not need that to survive. I don't care how much fucking money they got. I don't care how much motherfucking money they got. They could be, what, P. Diddy? You think you need that, motherfucker? But he made her think that. You don't need that motherfucker to survive. You might have a different set of circumstances you may have to deal with. But damn, it's a lot better than fucking always fucking wondering and having anxiety and looking over your back and wondering who the fuck is hating on you because your man is cheating with them. And you ain't done shit. You don't even supposedly know that he's cheating with her. And she hates you because he won't leave you. Because he knows how good you are and what a good... He don't want nobody else to have it. And these bitches fucking hate on you because of that. Do you need that? Fuck no. Fuck no. If my man is cheating on me with some fucking bitch, he needs to go be with that. I mean, he just needs to go be with that. I don't need a man that's going to be like that. I don't. I fucking want it. I don't care. I'll be by myself and me and God will take care of me. Because I don't need a man to do it. Period. Look, you're about to get an inheritance collective. Look, from the emperor. Everything's leading to you getting an inheritance. Big lump sum of financial independence. Everything. Everything's pointing to you having financial independence. Coming from a King of Pentacles. Somebody that wants you to have everything. Man, I swear. Okay, did this King of Wands get some kind of STD and wants collective to take care of them? This is judgment. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? What's this? Rebirth, inner calling, forgiveness. Maybe you can heal them. Maybe you have the power to heal this person. They're giving you something, though, for sure. Bringing justice in. Four major arcanas right here. Four major arcanas out here. No, 3 and the 10 of Pentacles. Sorry, y'all. Big old huge secret about money coming in. Big old huge. Let me remind y'all. Arcana. The word arcana means secrets. When they're major arcanas, what would you think a major secret? Yeah. When they're minor arcanas, those are little petty lies or secrets about a community, about a group of people. Okay, but when they're major, that's a huge, 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 huge secret being exposed. Kind of like Elon just being up to here with Trump's arrogance and saying, bitch, you're on the fucking Epstein motherfucking list on social media. Who the fuck does that? Everybody wants to say that Elon is a political leader, but Elon is not a fucking political leader. He's the richest man in the world. He's not a political leader. He's not. Doge was made for a specific reason. He's not president, he's not the vice president, he's not secretary of house, he's not treasurer, he's not none of that. He was doing a part-time job for the government to get things more aligned and expose some stuff, okay? But he's not a political leader. He doesn't have to watch his tongue. Elon doesn't have to watch his tongue. You understand? He can say any fucking thing he wants to. He's just like me and you. He can say whatever he wants to, okay? Now, if Trump wants to be petty, you know, Trump can pull charges against him for heresy. He really could. He really could. Anyway, so y'all take that as it resonates. Let's see what these letters has got to say. Pull it with my left hand, y'all. Remember I was telling y'all do balance with using your left stuff over your right if you can. Try to use your left, and it helps you balance. It helps bring a balance to your creativity. Believe that or not. Okay, this is what we got. Ooh, y'all. Do I know what independent means? Yes, I do. What is your problem? What is your problem? Do you think I'm some kind of ignorant? I'm an extremely intelligent person. So, yeah, I know what independent means. Something about Georgia, something about Gale, something about Gaul, something about Hall. Y'all, if y'all been seeing that I ain't been on a lot lately, has a lot to do with the energy that's going on in the world, and that kind of fuck shit right there by somebody that's called an angel. Look, you got a false sense of mind or something. I don't really care for that. We got a 5 plus equals 2 equals. There's 2 equal energies coming in. All eggs, bug, house. Somebody's house is bug. It says June. CH, Chax, Chaw, Haw, Chig, lax, Junebug. Oh my god. Y'all know I'm a Junebug, right? June 23rd. My birthday. That's crazy. CEO. Something about tough. Ugh. The gall. Call. Geo. He calls. Well, somebody's going to call. Ugh. Look what it says real fast, y'all. Just give me a second. It's only 7:30 in the morning. Hold on. I sure don't want to fucking deal with a bunch of fucking idiot people at 7 o'clock in the morning. I hate that. Something about a Lego, some kind of connection. Local call. Legal, cough, laugh, hacks. Y'all just give me a second. Legal, bow, chug, bow. Ew. Hello, Georgia. Someone's back. Somebody could drive a Volkswagen. These are kind of trippy for some reason. I feel trippy. Echoes out. Echo all echoes. Somebody's remembering everything they did, everything that they had a part of. They're remembering all of it. Like everything's coming back to them. Ball echo. Gug. Hug. Huge echo. Huge echo. Jung. Something about silver and gold. Silver and gold. Someone was greedy. Someone's hearing the call. The call is echoing. Someone's hearing the call, y'all. Huge bug. What are you talking about? A huge bug? Gang. Oh, a huge gang. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely huge. And they lied. Man, they lied. Because they couldn't get you their self. Because they what? A biatch. They one of these. Biatcho. Biatcho. Yeah, TJ. Biatch. Biatch. LOL. That says beach though. Huge beach gang. Huge beach gang. Huh? Heel. Heel. Look, this is like listening to classical music. Glue. Glue on. Glue on jug. Glue on jug. Chug. Able. 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 Cable hug. Glue on. Glue on. Cable. Eons. Something's been going on for eons. All huge. Able. All able. Everybody's able. All able. Be on. Be on all California to Georgia. Something about California to Georgia is huge. Why is it saying jug? JG. Gabe. Gabe. Chug. Chug on. Someone's chugging on. Partying. I don't know. Some kind of hue. Some kind of color. Blue. A blue hue. Blue is truth. Al. Gail. Truth on Gail and Al. Something about a job. And John. Luna. Moon magic. Go on. Go on. Job. Hold on. Ego. Go on job. Ego. Hold on. It says goal. Goal on job. Worried about the way things might have been. Big wheels keep on rolling. Something is hell. You hell. Hella on job. Somebody's on the job. It bay. Someone roll out the fucking toilet paper because somebody's a shit. That's what bay means. Shit. Okay. Anna. Anna is a sister. One bone. This is Jean. One bone. One job. One alone. Someone did a job alone. Jag. What's it saying jag for? Leech on. Bleach. Leech on. Someone bleached something. Go John. Go John. Jag. What's all these G's out here for? Gone. Gone alone. All gone. Something's all gone. Beach. Each bug, each jug, all gone. What is a jug? Each jug bug, each hug bug, hug jug. All gone. Each is all gone. Latch. All gone. One gall. One ball. One ball. Oh, that don't say nothing. That don't say nothing neither. Well, there's not a lot out here, really. Something's bugging someone. One and all. All for one and one for all. He won all. He all won. All. Be all one. Hug. A huge change. A huge change. A huge change. That's what it says. Change all. A huge change. Hugo. Go. Hug. Go hug. Forgive something. It says leg. Lee like this. Leg. Some kind of language. Change. All. Change all. All be changed. Something's changing. There's somebody changing jobs for sure. Allege. No. Challenge. Challenge. A challenge. Job be a challenge. A huge challenge. An egg is a rebirth. This is like going back into the shell. That's a rebirth. It's a gene bean. Says my whole thing. Gene bean. Okay. Someone bull. This is angel. Luna. Okay. Cancer. A Luna angel. The month of June is the moon, is ruled by the moon. June is out here, okay? The month of June is ruled by the moon. Bangles, bangles, clang. Something's clanging, something's making noise. Something about language. Blue language, blue, clue, clues, go clues. Job. Huge job. Someone's got a huge job. Clues, angel, angels, age, age. Huge gang. There's a gang. Gauge. Luna. It's something to do with cycles. Luna gauge. Gauging by the cycles of the moon. Like, okay, and 5 moons from now, 5 moons could be 5 months. It could be 4 months because some months have 2 moons, okay, which is a blue moon, okay? So something to do with the cycles of the moon. Someone's in sync with the cycles of the moon. Oh, why is it saying that? Bow. Laugh. Laugh about what? Laugh at the job? Hun, a gun. So somebody's got a gun. He lag. He lag. He cage. 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 You, Lou, 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 blue. Ouch. Ouch. Leg. Okay, someone might have got shot in the leg, not in the arm. Because it's saying something like that, like somebody got shot in the shot. Hello. Hello. Laugh. Hello. Lace. Lace. Ace. Hail. Hello. Gun. Bell. Bell. Clues. Something about a goal. Job goals. Huge job goals. Bella is a beautiful woman. Something about calling. You never call me on my cell phone. Look, only 5:30. Something about a big change. Oh, hold on a minute, y'all. I apologize. I have terrible allergies, y'all. My nose keeps running. Okay, something's about to excel. 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 So something is excelling. It's getting closer. Blog. Log. A log. Someone's logging in their gun. So they gotta log in their gun. Log in and out their gun. Something to do with a badge. Badge. excel. Something's excelling a lot. Job on job. Someone's on the job. On the job. Gauge, gag. Gag, excel, all. About Ella. Excellent. Something's excellent. There's no T. Excels you on a job. On job. Excels on job. What is excelling on a job? All. Say something about bail. Lace. Glaze. That's irritating. Alright, this is what I'm going to do. It says something about Lou. Okay, y'all take what resonates. It says Jean and Jane. It says Jean, female and male. It says Eugene, actually. Eugene. Something about a jaguar. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these back. Alright. Tell me. I'm going to leave those 5 plus. Some kind of big change is equal energy, okay? Can you give me a name? I'm just going to grab just a couple. It says 9, 5, 4. 9 and 9. Something being prepared. Divided. Okay, something being prepared. There's no name out here. Something about crimes, something about cards, something about a sexual disease, something about a doctor. Okay, so there's no names. Let me... Y'all take what resonates, could be in them initials. Tell me small short messages. Eight. I'm leaving the numbers out there. Just, I don't know. I feel like it. Something charging. There's something being prepared for sure for somebody's destiny. Big changes for somebody's destiny. It says, here's my name again. Jeans. It says Queen. January's Queen. Somebody was doppelganging someone. It says ask Queen. Ask Queen. Lean. Use lean. Use Jean. Save June. Save June. Leaks. Seeks the moon. There's some kind of competition. J and J. Something about the sun. There's something lays C nuke Arizona, Arkansas, unseen. Something's unseen. Okay. Something about a victory. Somebody being shunned. Unleash somebody's power. Someone's about to unleash their power. JK, JZ, VJ, unleash, ease, unease, heal. Healing is not, look, y'all think it, healing is not an easy thing to do, y'all. I'm just saying, it's just not easy. It's painful, and it's trying, and it'll try your fucking patience and everything. Okay, healing is very difficult. Okay, I'm just saying. I just want y'all to get that healing is very difficult. We got Al out here. Somebody sold, sell, have sale. Have sale of what? Guns? I don't know. Lease a van. Someone leased a van. Somebody named Evan, maybe. Javon. Somebody jealous. Okay, I'm gonna put these back up. Y'all see what these. It says else. It says else. Like somebody else. I kind of like doing it like this. I just want to see what they'll say in these little bitty piles. Got a 7. Somebody blind. 71. Something about destiny. A brand new. It's your decision. It's up to you. It's your choice. I'm telling you about some type of partnership. Actually, I'm going to take these and put these away. There's all kinds of things right there that are triggering me. April 1st is the beginning of the year. That's the true beginning of the calendar year. July 4th was out there. Something about the fruits of your labor. Fruits of labor. Find fruits on some kind of job. I'm telling you, somebody wants you to work for them. It says, Dad. Your dad. Something about North Carolina. Jesus Christ. Find job. Understand something. Deduce. Brad. Fits something about your dad gonna fund something. I'm telling you, funding dad. Dad is gonna fund something for the fruits of your labor, for your work. I'm something about this being true. Is true. Find you. Someone's looking for you. Apparently your aunt has been lying about something. Aunt is Rob. Aunt Rob, you did rob. Aunt did rob. Is underfunded. It said Jesus Christ twice. It said throb. Wait, brought funds. Someone robbed funds. Your aunt. Saying something about a bride. No, there's no E. Different bride. Tina. Something about a unit. Do receive some kind of messages about some funds that were They're an offshore fund. Offshore funds. Saint. You did something? I'm telling you. It's talking about Brad. On off. John born. Look, it's saying born as it. As if. Thunder. Born as if thunder. I said. Dad said. Bunch of U's and D's and N's. Done. Somebody says it's done. Done. Something is done. TJ is done. Something about cuffs. Cuffs. Did aid. Odd. Did aid odd. Someone's getting raided. Maybe somebody named. This is the brains. Whoever the brains is getting on. Todd. Uncuffed. Uncuffed brains. Stained something. Their friendship is stained over some kind of robbery. There was some kind of partnership going on. It says something about firstborn. First. In. First find. Cub. Someone trying to find you. They're saying something about a band. In a band. In band. First. It's saying odd. See you. Someone sees you. They say something feels odd. It says a friend again. No E. Bands of did it in Band-aids off. Band-aids off. Someone's healed. Something about a cut my arm and stuff in hand. Did know chin. Cuckoo. Brand. Oh, someone branded stuff on your channel. It says Don. It says something about DNA. Some kind of DNA. First stand. First stand on odd. Stand on odd stuff. Found. Barn. Found brand. Found barn. Brand. Brand stuff. Found brand stuff. Do it in barn. Do it in barn. They're saying it for some reason. Found stuff in barn. Something about a sound. Sound far. Find. Find. Facts. Someone found the facts in a barn. There's something to do with a barn. Act out. Act out in tribe, trace, track, trace, off sound ID, local ID, track something off a sound, find sound, burnt, burn, act, fact, burn facts, find facts, burn ID. Found in side turn. I don't know. Found in turns. Found in turns. Draft, craft. Y'all, I had a dream or something that they found the voodoo dolls. Craft in sounds. But did fund, craft found, but did fund, AIDS, scar, someone's got a scar, find scars. I've got to point for something that's irritating me. It says Kurt. It says dirt. Stuff. Something dirty. Some kind of action. Dirty action. Fruits. That's somebody's work. Somebody messed with somebody's work. It says junior and senior out here. It has something to do with a son and a dad. It says something about a boat. Has all but the E here for my damn maiden name. Justice. Justified. So they're saying something's justified. Bonner cure. Someone's scared. It says star out here. Buddies, you buddies with the star, or the star's buddies with you. Says something about a job, on job. Find, someone's finding a new job. Studies. Someone wants to find a new type of work. It says in a band. I'm telling you, this is talking about some kind of band. Y'all take that as it resonates. My son. Something about my son. someone's a bastard child and the dad knows that they're the dad, but the bastard child don't know that they're the dad. Some shit like that. But the dad knows. The one that's watching says Jackson, Jacob, and Jackie. Chaos in the mind. MK Ultra. Emperor. The Emperor is having chaos. Their partner or something died. I'm telling you, their partner or something died. And they can't handle whatever this is they got left to them. Look, something's natural. It says Brittany. It says phone, email, call, breadcrumbs, trail of evidence. Something is leading back to something crooked. Brittany. That's what it says. Take it when it resonates. It says a winner and a loser. Create. Cousin or sibling. Something about November. They could be a Sagittarius. It's a 4 here with detours. Something's not working out. Look, the way that they wanted it to. Jason, proof and evidence. Either someone tampered with the mail or you're going to get a message in the mail from a business owner wants you to take over the business. Oh, it says Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Y'all got triggered just now. I just got triggered big time. 5 of Cups. You're about to... Everything in your life is about to change as you know it. It says this is hard. Yeah, it's going to be hard. It says magical powers come naturally by the Holy Spirit. Stage. Something's being set up. Something's being prepared for some kind of communication. Y'all, I'm an intuitive reader, so nothing I do or say is coincidence. I don't believe in coincidences. Everything happens and is out there for a reason. So y'all take that as it resonates, as I'm telling y'all that, okay? I went through those index cards for a reason, and that's not something I usually do after the letters and stuff. I'm just telling you that there's a reason that happened, okay? Oh yeah, I colored another page too. The Charlotte's Web. This is cute though. Look, I'm doing these 2 decks. Keeps me occupied. It keeps my mind from overthinking. Coloring does. I love to color. I'm very creative with colors, especially colored pencils. What is this? What? Tell me, grab a life purpose and shapeshifters. Y'all, if this resonates with y'all, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you want to donate to the channel, it's cash.app $angelmoon6237. And if whatever's resonating with you, let me know, okay? It's unreal. It's crazy. I know. I mean, I'll be watching my buddy. I am QF. I don't know how to say his name. I am Q is what I say. That's what I call him. I've been watching him, and he is one of the nicest people. And he even gets that kind of bullshit, man. I mean, he's really one of the nicest people. He does the look. It says, I am not a victim. This says, I am not a victim. This says, justice. Says, your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. I am not a victim. Take that as it resonates. A little wolf man standing there beside a little red white riding. Alice in the Sea of Tears. Cast away out of your depth, feelings abandoned. Don't feel abandoned, Cancer. You're okay. I don't feel abandoned, not anymore. I feel like I'm the one leaving. I feel like I'm the one leaving them behind now. I do. More than I feel abandoned. It says, Sacred Beetle Armor. You have a mighty shield. Man, I knew it was going to say something about armor. I just felt that so much. I did. Give me 3 of these. It says the black cat. Lost magic, atonement, and rebalance. You're getting rebalanced. Look, there's something about integrating your shadow side, finding your heart, because the scarecrow didn't have, or he thought he did. No, he didn't have a brain. Oh, he thought he didn't have a brain. Okay, look, what I'm going to tell you right now. If you are, you're born with this magic. I'm telling you. It's the way you're seeing yourself. It's the way you're viewing something. You need to get it back in balance, okay? Look, this is so crazy, man. Right now, look, the baby's got her own set of letters and numbers and shit, okay? And she plays with them, and they'll end up all over the house, okay? Right now, I'm looking at a yellow 8 in the floor, and I'm looking at an 8 coming through this freaking crystal ball, because this is laying on the table, okay? And so it was coming through the crystal ball. So I glanced over just a hair, about that far, and underneath this wire is another freaking 8. There's something to do with destiny, and this is unstoppable. Butterflies. This is after sadness, happiness and hope returns. 22. A safe place for you to go. Positive, uplifting, new friends. Okay, so you're getting some kind of protecting friends that protect. Look at all them porcupines around you. You're highly protected. It looks like divine. Highly protected. Tell me what these life purpose cards got to say. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Body work. Body work come up first. Justice on the bottom still. This is up and upright. It says your life purpose involves body work such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, and exercise training. This one kept sliding forward. It says freedom. Okay, it's laying on the top of it's doing it again. It wants to lay on the table, okay? So this freedom is wanting to lay on the table because it just kept sliding forward. Every time I laid it on there, it was sliding forward like that. So it wants to lay on the table. You're free to do what you choose. Okay, I feel like this is some kind of healing therapy work. Reiki healing. It says sensitivity. You're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. Because you're up leveling your empathy and that. You need to adapt as you grow. Okay. It says time to decide. Make a decision based on your heart's true desire. All these are purple, y'all. Pay attention. These three that are out on the table are purple. That one was on the deck. We kept sliding forward, wanting to come out. She holding purple dolphin, holding joy. Hold joy. It's your decision to hold joy. It says light and love. Your purpose is to bring divine healing, light, and love to this world. You're some kind of teacher. You connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books. Somebody gonna help you write a book, collective. You're gonna meet your soul tribe. Looks like you're going to a safe house. That part is kind of aggravating to me because I don't feel like that collective needs to be in hiding or hidden or anything like that. I feel like that you should be able to shout even louder once it's all said and done. To be honest with you, it says songs on endless repeat. Let's find out what this book's involved with our studies. Okay, 75. What's that? My microphone. It says the opening of Shack Croc Tom. Okay, I'm gonna show you. Looks like a place, like some kind of restaurant or something. The opening of Shack Rock Tom blared from the speakers. Oh, this is a band or something. Okay, the crowd hollering in response. That's a song. Shack Rock Tom. The opening of Shack Rock Tom blared from the speakers. The crowd hollering in response. Everyone started dancing, rocking their hips back and forth, bouncing their shoulders to the beat.
As Vinny launched into song lyrics, Darren wondered if anyone else had caught the same potential reveal of sexual preferences. He was sure that no one followed Vinny's music as closely as he did, but it was pretty obvious, right? The song was almost at its critical stance. Darren followed his cousin's every dance move, each head bobbed side to side step. Listen to the dips and turns of his voice. He tried looking deeper into his cousin's face. What he was looking for exactly, he didn't know. A quiver of truth in Vinny's lips, a look of relief in his expression. He kept trying and trying as though he should be able to know, just know, anything about his cousin by studying his image, especially this. But Vinny was too far away to be seen clearly, and the live version of Shack Rock Tom sounded the same, more or less, as the recorded one. Nothing seemed that different about Vinny. He was simply in the zone, reciting lyrics at the speed of light. Each cascade he hit with a different register in his voice. Each line was a sonic experience. For the entire song, Vinny remained a total control, complete ownership of himself. So the cousin is jealous of Vinny because he's got the it. He's got the it. And the cousin don't have the it. And he's studying Vinny to find the it. That it factor. Okay, I'm telling you. When the concert was over, Darren texted Vinny to meet at the bar. The crowd cleared out the room and the staff began picking up the leftover trash. As Darren sipped another Heineken, Vinny strolled up behind him, from behind, and pounced on him, flinging his weight into his cousin's shoulder. It says, dude, what the fuck? It says, the fuck yourself, with the it garb. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, y'all. You got the it factor in your cousin. It looks like your cousin's jealous, okay? I'm telling you. Fuck you yourself with the it garb. Vinny popped his head to the side to give his cousin a full look. This what the gay's into now? Finding the it. Okay, it says Darren rolled his eyes, stood up, and the cousins fell into an embrace, stayed in each other's arms, and started rocking back and forth. Then they separated and sat down. Vinny ordered a Coke and rum, and Darren examined his cousin's face. Why would he say that? Darren wondered. That thing about the gays. It says, you gotta chill, Vinny said, before he sipped his drink. Darren furrowed his eyebrow. What? You're lost right now, Vinny pointed to his cousin, his face right between his eyes. I can see it. You're not here. It says Darren broke free from his own staring. What are you talking about? Mean pal, man, what do you think? Oh, right. She's gone, but you know, like, what is being gone? 'Cause she's not gone, man. She'll never be. Yeah, Darren says, she's too crazy to ever stop caring about us. We'll be, like, at the bank or some shit, and she'll be reincarnated as the bank teller, shitting on us for fucking with CDs when we should be investing it in real shit. Ha ha, he laughed. Then Vinny laughed, and for a moment their laughter inflated them with good vibes. Then a sinking feeling from their chests down to their stomachs. Wait, Vinny said. What do you think's happening with Mean Pal's stuff? Haven't thought about it. Don't be dense, man. We gotta prepare for shit to get ugly. Me and you and Molly, we gotta band together. Make sure we get what we deserve. Split that shit evenly. I mean, we don't even know if there's a will. Plus, Molly's definitely gonna get everything if there's money or shit to get. Bruh, of course there's money. And we're like all Mean Pal's favorites, so Molly's not gonna get it all. I bet some of that old jewelry. That's not true. Mean Pal definitely loved Molly more than us. Also, Molly needs the money. And it says Vinny blinked his eyes rapidly and repeatedly. You don't know shit, he says, about which of us needs money the most. Molly's the one who decided to fuck off in New York and bury herself in debt. She doesn't deserve it more because she went to college and buried herself in debt. It says, Darren looked down at this bottle, rubbed his thumb against the beer label. Sorry. She was hard on us because we're men. Vinny took a breath, then finished his drink in one go. Not because she loved Molly more. He dropped his glass into the counter. Darren flinched at the sound, a loud thud startling the air, and wondered what Vinny's endgame was for this conversation. Though he knew there was no point in rationalizing Vinny's thoughts, even without a grieving aspect. Page 77. Anyway, it didn't make sense to be curious about money, right? Has your mom said anything about a will? Nah. Yours? Nah. So this is about a grandparent dying. And which children or which people that she loved the most, and that and that and that, and if the greedy ones get to it first, and that and that and that. That's what that's about, y'all. And something about a band, and something about someone changing position, going to a new band or something. It says it's time to become a great leader. Take what resonates. Time to become the great leader that you were meant to be. Take what resonates, man. That was very interesting in that book, because that book has been hidden for a long time under this stack of books under my table here, and I happen to pull that book, and it happens to say those things, those specific things. That's not coincidence. I'm just saying, because it resonates with me. If it resonates with y'all, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Okay, I'm going to do a Money Matters Oracle. It says you got a guardian angel watching over this in alchemy. You're manifesting this. Look, I forgot to tell y'all about this. Did y'all know that they have accomplished what they've been trying to accomplish for thousands of years? They have managed to turn lead into gold. From what I found out, they have. So I don't know how they did it, but it's something to do with CERN. This is something about a home base, y'all. I'm telling you, you're going to be given some kind of house or a building or a business. It's a building. It's a building. You're going to get a building. I'm telling you. It was like left to you. It says home is the harbor of the soul. It's the safest place you can be. Change your environment. Okay, these are the money makers, money mindful decisions. You're moving. It says independence. You're moving. It's 7-7, y'all. It says manage money yourself. Independence guarantees security. Don't depend on others. This is a culmination of the whole reading. I'm telling you, you're going to meet somebody in your equal energy, and y'all are going to be a team. It's not going to be no, can I trust this motherfucker laying in the bed next to me? You're going to be like, yeah, I can trust him. I can trust him with every single thing that I got. And they can trust me with every single thing that they got. That's the way it's going to be. It says transformation changes the natural order of things. Don't be afraid of the unknown. You're going to get a new house on your own, because somebody's going to, you're about to receive huge rewards. You're going to receive some kind of huge rewards. Bottom of the deck says shedding, reducing losses, illumination, and completing a new metamorphosis. Time to set higher goals. And look, you're going to be able to, because you're going to have this money or this building. Look, if it's a building that's still abundance, because you're not going to have to pay for rent and stuff like that, I'm telling you, this is going to be you own it. You own it. Alright, what is the message from the universe that collective needs to hear? Before that, because it never hurts to hear from this person. I love you. What you got to say? Go on. Ooh, it says the 6th seal and the 7th seal, the seal of Israel. These are all the tribes of Israel that were sealed, y'all.
Oh, wow, I forgot to tell you. You know, America is the old Israel. Like, this is the old Egypt. This is the ancient land. America is. And Asher is in, I want to say Chicago. I want to say it's Chicago. I'm not sure. But all these places, okay, Judah was sealed, Reuben was sealed, Gad was sealed, Asher was sealed, Naphtali was sealed, Manasseh was sealed, Simon was sealed, Levi was sealed, Ishkar was sealed, Zebulon was sealed, Joseph was sealed, and Benjamin was sealed. These are the tribes of Judah, okay? Whoa. And let me tell you, these seals, this is crazy, crazy that I just saw this last night. It's so fucking crazy. These seals, y'all ever seen those big archways, those big arches? They're arches, okay? And they're the Tartarian arches. They're all over the United States. They're everywhere, okay? Those are the seals. And they'll say on them, they'll have something written on them that says, this is a marker, do not remove ever. Like, leave it forever. There'll be like a little marker plaque or something that says that. And you can tell that these are, that this ancient writing that's on these big seals, they're seals. They look like archways, okay? It's to honor the great army and honor this. If you read them, it's what it says on them, okay? But back in those times, in Hebrew writing, they would replace the U's with V's. They would have V's in the place of U's. And for some odd reason, I have no idea why, but they would put F's in the place of S's. I don't know why they did that, but they would. They would put an F instead of an S. Okay, but that's just the way, because back then an F was wrote like that with a line through it. Okay? Anyhow, and these old, they took like laser things and imprinted, like, if it says this was founded in 1809 or some shit like that, they fucking added the 9 there, okay? And where it says 18, that's not a 1, that's an I. Okay? It's an I. Established in AD 80 BC or some shit like that. Or AD, something like that. But that's weird. I come straight to that shit that I was looking at last night. They were talking about these seals. They were talking about these seals being on these fucking markers, these archways that they've made. There's huge archways all over the fucking United States. I know y'all seen them, and they look ancient as fuck. Okay, from the time before the flood is what they look like. Okay. But that's what it's talking about. Asher and Levi. It'll say it on it. It'll say Manasseh or Asher or the tribe of Levi or whatever is on these big archways. All this shit is plainly right in your face. They have to tell us the truth. Sun gates, yeah. Sun gates, possibility. I'm talking about these fucking markers. These markers that marked the land and territory of these tribes in the United States. Sun gates, yeah. Call them whatever the fuck you want to. I'm talking about these archways. They're archways. They're all over the fucking United States. Okay? And they mark the land of Asher. This is the seal of Asher. This is the seal of Manasseh. This is the seal of Levi. And it says it plainly on the fucking archway. It says it plainly on the archway. Levi, Asher, has all these fucking names on these archways of different places. They're in America. Yes, those are seals. That God sealed these tribes, these bloodlines, okay, and he put
The markers. There's markers all over the United States. This is to let us know what's really fucking going on, man. They totally changed our history. Okay? So y'all just take heed to it, okay? And that's what that's talking about. The seals on the tribes, okay? 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel were sealed. The chosen ones. 144,000. You hear? It's for the chosen ones. The tribes of the tribes. These are the tribes. You're the bloodline collective, okay? Understand that. And then after he sealed everything, it says, after these things I looked, and behold, a great multitude, which no one could number, of all nations, tribes, peoples, and tongues, standing before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes, with palm branches in their hands, and crying out with loud voices, saying, Salvation belongs to our God, who sits on the throne, and to the Lamb. All the angels stood around the throne, and the elders and the four living creatures, and fell on their faces before the throne and worshipped God, saying, Amen. Blessings and glory and wisdom, thanksgiving and honor and power and might be to our God forever and ever. Amen. Then one of the elders answered, saying to me, Who are these arrayed in white robes, and where did they come from? And I said to him, Sir, you know. So he said to me, These are the ones who come out of the great tribulation and washed their robes and made them white in the blood of the Lamb. Therefore they are before the throne of God and serve him day and night in his temple. And he who sits on the throne will dwell among them. They shall neither hunger any more nor thirst any more. The sun shall not strike them, nor any heat. For the Lamb who is in the midst of the throne will shepherd them and lead them to living fountains of water. And God will wipe away every tear from their eye. Amen. Look, and that leads me back to something else. It says 10:10. Leads me back to something else. The sun. So, Elon, his smart dumbass, he fucking says that the earth is going to be annihilated by the sun. Okay? It just says it right there. It says it right there that the earth is going to be annihilated by the sun. We're going to be protected by the sun and the heat. In the end days, okay? We're going to be protected by that, okay? Because he's going to take us to the living waters, okay? That's when all the believers are lifted up and protected from what's about to happen, because the earth is going to be destroyed by fire and brimstone. I watched Clash of the Titans last night, the newer one, okay? I watched that last night, and it was it really has a great deal of synchronicities. It's just crazy. But the Kraken will be released. When the Kraken is awakened, it's gonna cause a domino effect with fucking volcanoes and earthquakes. Everything's fixing to just burn, and God's gonna protect you from the fires. A chapter in your life is coming to an end. Rest assured that beautiful things are ahead in this next chapter. Let go of all things that are out of control and move forward. There are more beautiful things ahead than any you leave behind. You're getting a new love. New love. Yourself. Loving yourself is going to draw love to you like a magnet. Prioritize self-healing right now. Put your needs above others for once. It's time to focus on you. Self-healing takes time and a lot of self-love. Remember, open wounds don't heal into scars overnight. Take the time you need in order to feel happier, healthier within. There is no rush. Loving yourself is going to draw love to you like a magnet. Just love yourself. No, even if you have to pay for something you didn't do, even if you have to, you just surrender to it, just to put it behind you, even if you have to pay for something you didn't do, you're going to be rewarded in double and triple and whatever better, okay? So just take that as a hit, whatever, okay, and move forward from it, okay? Because it was some type of you had to learn something about possibly the law, unfairness, um, but that's all going to come back around because they're going to learn a karmic lesson. The people who attacked you and put you through that, and you're going to receive everything that was taken from you plus some. Okay, so you just need to let go of the expectations and let God. Okay, let God do what He does. Okay, it says, "Are we good?" Yeah, I said. Sorry, he's a hack. It says, "I want more space, more room for each instrument to breathe, especially around the hook." Woo, it's talking about music again. It says after a particularly decent playback, Dennis murmured, "We should call this the least worst song on the album." And that's when I started having fun. We should call this song the least worst song on the album. That should be the name of the song. I'm telling y'all, somebody wants you to be in a band or something. Sing songs together. Singing can just be truth. Speaking truth, okay? Allowing the words to come out. That's singing, okay? Because every word, we all carry our own frequency with our tones, with our words, with the way we speak. We carry a frequency with that, okay? And that's singing. Okay, and when we say prayers to God, God hears them as songs. Okay, because of our beautiful frequency that we give out. Okay, so take that as it resonates. Take it however you want to. Okay, it's up to you. God gave you free will, just like He gave it to me. And I can, I guess, perceive or view something the way that I perceive or view it, because we're not all going to see everything the same. Okay, if everything was all the same, then where would the fun be, or where would the excitement be, or where would the creativity or the passion be if everything was the same? Okay. All right, so take that with a grain of salt. All right, y'all. I guess this is the end of the reading. It's 2.5 hours in, so there you go. If this has been enlightening to you, if you've learned something, if you just made you feel better, hit the like button and subscribe. If you want to donate for on any of that, it's Cash App $AngelMoon6237. I'm not monetized or anything, so your donations is all that I receive for this work. So if y'all want to donate, that's what it is down in the description. I'm grateful for your donations. At this time, I really need it. Just saying, it's my birthday month, and I had to renew my license as well as my tag and all. It's my birthday month, and it makes me broke. Just saying. All right, y'all. I love y'all. If y'all love me back, y'all let me know. Leave something down in the comments. I love y'all. Stay golden, pony boy. See you on the flip side.